Sergeant, and let them know you're on your way. You're blocking the entrance now, sir.
Come on. Okay, let's go outside.
Free to film from outside the building. So you want to stand on that other side of that glass and film through there? It seems that that's your right to do.
You're violating my right.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا شباب؟ النهارده هنتكلم عن الفيديو بتاع محكمة الاسره واللي حصل مع الشريف في المحكمة. طبعا في البداية احب اشكر كل الناس اللي كانت بتسأل وبتطمن عليا وتشوف انا لو كويس او روحت او ما روحتش او ايه اللي حصل معايا اليوم دوت. الحمد لله انا بخير كله تمام. ان شاء الله في الفيديو ده هوريكم ايه اللي حصل بالظبط. انا للاسف يعني مع 40 دقيقة تصوير ده اللي هيبقى الفيديو، فيا ريت ما تزهقوش من الفيديو، اتفرج على الفيديو للاخر وما تنسوش تعملوا لايك عشان نوصل الفيديو ده لاكتر عدد ممكن. ولو اول مره تتفرج على المحتوى بتاعي ما تنساش تعمل سبسكرايب علشان تشوف كل الفيديوهات الجديده ان شاء الله. للاسف انا حاولت اوريكم المحكمه من جوه علشان مكان هيستوريكال، مكان قديم جدا، مكان فيه حاجات شكلها جميل جدا من جوه. ما كانش الغرض ان انا اعمل مشاكل او ان انا اكون برخم عليهم او ان انا اعمل محتوى او زي ناس كتيره كتبت لي في تعليقات او في حاجات رسائل شخصيه يعني. الحمد لله انا بخير. بس الناس اللي كانت بتفتي وبتقول ان انا ما ينفعش اصور جوه، ده مكان عام، والمكان العام هنا بالدستور يحق لك ان انت تخش وتصور وتعمل بريس فري بريس، تمام كده. بس طبعا هم وروني الورقه دي وانا متاكد وفاهم 100% ان الورقه دي ملهاش اي 30 لازمه، علشان بتفرج على ناس كتير بيعملوا نفس الموضوع. بس الناس دي اخدين الموضوع ده كبزنس، هم عندهم محامين بتاعهم وعارفين القانون بالظبط بيقول ايه. حتى لو اتمسكوا او دخلوا السجن او حصل معاهم اي حاجه اليوم ده، المحامين بتاعهم بيطلعوهم تاني يوم او تالت يوم بيرفعوا قضيه على الديبارتمنت كلها، بيرفعوا قضيه على المحكمه، بيرفعوا قضيه على القاضي، بيرفعوا قضيه على الشرف لو تعدى عليه الكلام ده كله، وبياخدوا فلوس كتير جدا جدا جدا. وانا هسيب لكم في الديسكربشن بتاع الفيديو ده ان شاء الله كذا واحد من اللي بيعملوا الكلام ده واتفرج عليهم وشوف هم بيعملوا ايه، ومش هيجي اي حاجه من الحاجات اللي انا عملتها. طبعا الناس اللي قالت ان انا همجي وبحب المشاكل وبحب احور وبحب اعمل، للاسف انتوا غلطانين جدا. ان شاء الله انا اوريكم الفيديو ده ان انا كنت متحضر جدا وكنت بتكلم معاهم باسلوب كويس، وما كانش في دماغي ان انا ادخلهم ان انا اعمل لهم مشاكل او ان انا اخليهم شكلهم وحش. الفيديو ده علشان تبصوا وتشوفوا انا بخش في ايه وبعمل ايه، علشان احاول ان انزل لكم محتوى محترم ومحتوى كويس والناس تستفيد منه في اماكن كويسه. فيا ريت لو ما عندكش كلمه كويسه ما تقولش حاجه خالص، علشان يعني انت بتجرح ناس ما لهمش ذنب يعني. فانا هسيبكم على الفيديو دلوقتي، يا ريت ما تنسوش زي ما قلت لكم تعملوا لايك وتعملوا سبسكرايب للفيديو، وان شاء الله تشوفوني في مكان جديد من كاليفورنيا، في موضوع جديد، في حاجه جديده، ونسيبكم على الفيديو.
We need to access the courts for
You're the one blocking, not me. I'm all the way in the
Okay, sir.
side.
Well, you just get your talk outside.
Can I speak to the supervisor at least? Like, because I don't see why
Step
not.
outside and we'll see here, whatever. You're blocking the entrance now, sir.
Come on.
Okay, let's go outside.
Just a second, ma'am. So what documentary are you working on?
I cannot publish that until it's published, so I cannot tell you too much about the story. But what I'm telling you, my name is Ahmed. I'm coming here to record. It's a protected activity. It's under the First Amendment, the freedom of press. I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't have any harm. I'm not trying to bother anybody. I'm just, it's a beautiful building.
Those are the rules that make us
I wanted to
enforce.
show how beautiful the elevator is inside. You know, like very beautiful
maybe
place.
you can get approval for that stuff, and then with the approval you can come back and
What's approval
go
though?
outside.
We've
It's-
had people do that before. All you gotta do is go through the proper channels and
Do you think,
at the
if you don't mind, I can
administrative
speak,
office.
with all respect, I would like
Yeah,
to
yeah,
speak
of course.
maybe to a supervisor, or like maybe, because I don't see a reason you're not letting me inside. I don't have anything illegal.
We gave you the reason.
No, but this
You
is,
just don't want to read it.
I don't know how to read, first of all, and the second, this is not constitution protected activity. It's a First Amendment, which is the freedom of press. If I'm in a public area, I understand recording inside the courtroom, this is illegal, or you cannot do that. But if you're outside in a public area, public
Yeah, you can-
accessible.
Out here's fine. sir.
Yeah, but
Or like
inside
that.
it's a public building too. I can go inside the public building and I can record anywhere, right? For my understanding. So you think if he say no Arabs or no Muslims or no,
Nothing about
So-
any
so-
type of religion or
so what's the point
anything
then?
like that. It's about filming anybody. white, black, Hispanic, Catholic, Jewish.
but
whatever.
this
It
is
doesn't
the-
matter who it is. They can't come in and record something.
Anything this is
So
against
you could try to make it into one type.
No,
of
no, no. That's,
incident,
I'm
but
not trying
it's
to make it anywhere.
It's just about the camera. So
Okay, so let's stay about the camera. So I have the right to be recording inside the building. It's
according to this, you don't.
so if he says something illegal, you guys gonna follow it
That's the
because he
orders
say
by
that?
the judge, sir, so that's what we follow.
What's the judge? What's what is the judge? What is the judge gonna do with the Constitution though? Can I speak to supervisor, please, or whoever supervisor here?
I'm not going to go around in circles.
I'm asking for a supervisor. I'm not doing circles.
I'm told this is what to give you if anybody shows up.
Okay, I would like to
That's what
speak
we
to a
have.
supervisor.
We don't have supervisors in this building.
Okay, I would like to request for a supervisor
Well, you can go over there and we can give one a heads up, and you can wait for one if one's available.
No, but I'm trying to go my day. I'm just not trying to bother
This is
anybody.
administrative, and it's from the office of the executive office of the judges. Wouldn't it be better to make requests with them rather than confronting the people who are just simply enforcing the rules that we've been ordered to enforce?
But
Doesn't
why?
that make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Instead of spinning your wheels with a couple.
That's what I told her. Like,
guys.
there's no need for you guys to be,
So
here and
think
wasting
you
your time.
expect us just to toss that away for you when we enforce it on
It's not for me.
everybody
It's
else?
for the Constitution, sir. It's
Nobody
for the
else
First
seems-
Amendment.
Nobody else seems to have a problem with it. You're exercising your First Amendment right now.
Yes, sir.
We're also enforcing the rules that we've been ordered to enforce.
So if this
Legally
is
and lawfully, in your hand is the court order. You've been served with it. You cannot come in and film. You will not come in and film.
so, okay, I would like to speak to a supervisor.
Then you will proceed over
And
there.
what is
where our
your
supervisor is?
your name is P. Perrier,
You read just fine, huh?
and your number is 1197, and your name, sir, C. Sanchez, 1667.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
But
There's two buildings. There's this building, there's a building across the street. That's the Justice Center. That's where the supervisors are at. So if you want to speak to a supervisor, you probably have to go over there.
but you guys can't call them though, so I don't need to.
It's not how it works.
That doesn't how it works.
It's not how it works. You have to make the effort, walk over there, check in, and wait. They're in secured areas of the building.
But this is
We have a
is
lot-
it a
we have
public
lot
though?
to do.
Is that a public area or is this a public building
you
or
will
not?
proceed to the public area over there.
Yeah, but I'm
that's where their
asking.
offices are located.
Is that a public building
And I will
though?
advise one, and I will try to urge one who is available to come speak with you.
Yeah, that'll be great. I'll be waiting here. But this is a public
No, they're not
building.
walking across the street for you. That's the thing.
Okay, can you
Their
answer-
offices are over there.
Can you answer my question? Is that a public building?
Of course, these are public buildings.
Okay, and as you understand, public building.
have rules.
Yeah, but the rules doesn't trump the
The
Constitution though.
administrators of these public buildings have rules that we're required to enforce.
Do you understand what you're saying, right? Like, do you hear yourself? This is a public building.
Did you
And-
want that supervisor today?
Oh yeah, I need to go record
Then
today.
they will be over there when I see you over there. I will call and let them know you're coming to talk to them.
You don't need to let them know though.
You want to speak to a supervisor?
I need to.
so
Yeah, I
call
need to
us when
speak
we
to
get a
supervisor here. Like, I don't
If we
know
didn't
why
let
I
them
don't need
know.
to go
You're
there.
just trying to be difficult.
I'm not trying to
Just
be
to get us
difficult.
over
I'm trying to
your
be
channel.
respectful.
I respect
You
that.
see, that has nothing to do with the YouTube
I don't
channel.
believe you want to talk to a supervisor.
Okay,
You
then
just want to be an agent.
I just need to let me inside the building, do my business, and then I will step out. That's all. I don't need to speak to you even. I didn't even need to speak to you. I didn't request for you. They requested you.
They're doing their jobs too.
But you are making it difficult for me, and that's why I'm requesting for supervisor. Like, I hope you understand. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to do anything to bother you. I'm trying to do my thing and just step out. And especially it's not illegal. Especially it's not breaking the law. I don't care what other. You don't know me.
Court order, so.
This is
No,
not
I
a
don't-
court
I don't
order.
know you at all. I
Yeah.
don't have any problem with you.
I
I just have
me
a problem
too.
with
Yeah.
anybody who wants to take the camera into the court when we have order by the judge said that that's not going to happen.
Okay. So if the judge says something against the Constitution, is that okay? We will let that
I'm not
happen.
going to go into your arguments with the Constitution. All that.
Well,
I'm letting you
I'm
know
not-
to get your camera into there. That's the issue that we're dealing with. Your camera into the courthouse. I'm giving you the information. I've told you about the information. I've told you how to go about taking care of it to try to get recording into the building. I don't know what else I can do for you, sir. I told you where my supervisor's at. You don't want to go talk to the supervisor.
No, I just don't want to go, and I will come back here again, and then you guys gonna be coming back here, and and all this
Yeah.
stuff. You know, I'm just trying to do my thing, and I would just step out like 4, 5, 10
I'm doing
minutes.
my thing, it's my job. Security for the courthouse. Those are the orders.
Yeah, but
I've
I'm
been
not
given.
causing any
I've
harm
given
to
you
the
the
security
orders.
though. Like I passed by the security machine, I took everything. I don't have anything metal on me. Like
You
it's just a
understand
camera.
You can't record, sir. No, come on.
No, I got you. What do you need, bud?
Do any of the deputies sign off on highway
Look.
patrol?
I keep telling you the same thing over and over if you like to, but that's what it is.
Anybody around here? Or is there a highway patrol?
How about recording outside around the building?
Yeah.
Is that
outside.
causing the
Sure.
I mean, in Bigger, there's so many stiff,
There.
you know what?
Yeah.
I
wouldn't try to get
I'm trying to get my ticket signed off. I'm fearful they're going to give me another ticket on a windshield that has a one little crack in the corner. Do you have any friends that are reasonable who do sign off on signed tickets that you know around here? No. So I mean, none of the deputies are the regular police officers.
Here in San Diego, we're contractors.
Okay. Allora di
We don't even have a court.
photography, filming, recording.
So, I mean, but it's still a sheriff's department that
and
Sheriff's
town.
broadcasting.
And that's the police for right around here.
It's not the San Diego PD.
Okay.
On D Street.
So you still not
You don't know
letting
if
me
it's
inside.
Very well, man. Right up there walking around.
You know
And
them
who I
at
need
all?
to
Are
speak
they
over there?
Reasonable or are they like
There's a
victims?
deputy in the lobby, and ask them, and then as well as we'll contact sergeant and let them know you're on your way.
Okay, sure. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be back. Hi. Excuse me. I was on the other side, and they sent me here to speak to a supervisor.
Okay.
So I was trying to enter the building and record the place and have my own whatever. I'm working on a story.
I'm sorry, you're with what?
I'm working on a story. I didn't say I
Okay.
was anybody. And the security first, they said, oh, you need to step out. You cannot be recording here and blah, 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 blah. So I said, it's a public building. I'm just working on a story. I'm not trying to bother anybody. I'm just recording and I will go my day. So they requested for a sheriff, or I think he's a sheriff. So Mr. Sanchez, and I don't remember the other officer name.
Okay.
He said that I cannot be recording, and he took me outside the building.
That's correct.
So what is this about? Are you the supervisor?
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay, I would like
I'm
to speak to the supervisor.
Sure, I can give you this, sir.
They already gave me that paper, but it doesn't mean anything from my understanding because it's a constitution protective activity. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. It's a public building, and I'm just not trying to bother anybody. I'm not trying to make it difficult to anybody. I'm just trying to record. It's a beautiful building inside, historical. I've been here a couple of times, and I'm just here to record. I'm not having any agenda, like he said, to get a YouTube channel or whatever, or I'm just showing people how beautiful that building is and how freedom is we have here in America. We have a constitution protected activity. It's a First Amendment recording in a public building. Unless I'm breaking the
I
law,
understand that.
and I'm not inside a courtroom too. Like this is just a public. I will be on the elevator. I'll be walking in the lobby. I'll be showing people how beautiful the building is, how professional we are. I'm not here to make you look bad because I understand your job is very hard and it's very risky, and you're always here. People can do whatever to you or to any other officer. I'm just here to express my freedom of press or freedom being as a citizen, and then sometimes to show people how beautiful that place is. Excuse me.
That's a
This is-
judge's order.
Yeah, but the judge's order cannot trump the Constitution, though. If the judge's orders say, oh, you cannot let tall people come inside, or fat people come inside, or short people, you will have to follow this because there is no reason.
Yeah, we would.
If it's a
It's-
so that's
if it's
then
a
we're
court-
not in America then.
If it's a court issue,
If it's a court
statement.
against the Constitution, if I understand, if it's a court issue with the matching the Constitution.
There's a purpose for this, and the presiding judge is who you would have to contact.
But why I need to do all this hustle if I'm just here to do a beautiful thing for San Bernardino County and just to do something great for everybody to see how beautiful the building is, how professional we are, and I will step out. I didn't have to come. I could have requested for supervisor, and I could have made it more difficult for them. But I'm not like that. I'm just here to show how beautiful the building is. I'm just here to record, and I will step out. Like, I'm not here to cause any. I even put my stuff inside the security machine because I don't have anything. It's just the bag,
There are
the keys,
proper
and the phone.
channels. If you wanted to record in here, you can request to record in there, and it would have to go before the presiding judge, and that determination will be made. I understand the First Amendment right to enter a building that is public. I do. I get that. But in this building, in that building, in any courthouse in the state of California, there's going to be regulations that are set forth by the presiding judge. Does that supersede the First Amendment? No. It just puts parameters and boundaries on this building and that building.
Yes, and I understand the part.
Right.
It's the
And
boundaries.
one-
I cannot go inside the courtrooms. I cannot go to people business. I cannot be bothering people. I cannot block the way. I cannot disturb the peace, the public peace, or peace public, whatever the right way to say. But I'm not doing any of that. I'm not trying to bother anybody. I'm not trying to harm anybody.
Right.
I'm not trying to go inside a courtroom. All I'm trying to do is just to be in the public accessible areas, just to record how beautiful the building is and do my story, and that's it.
And there's an opportunity.
I apologize.
I'm not saying that there's no opportunity for you to fulfill your wishes and desires. I'm just saying there's proper channels to be taken so that you can achieve that goal.
Okay, and what's that?
That is, here's a I don't know if you have the full.
It's the same one. I'm not sure if this is
No,
the
this
same one.
one's got multiple pages, sir.
Okay.
That's the full one, that's the abridged.
Okay.
You can read that. You can't record in here right now. Once you read that, if you have questions, you can bring those questions and your request to the presiding judge.
Okay. And if you, with all respect to you, and I appreciate your being
Sure.
speaking to me, do you mind if I speak to a supervisor regarding that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to waste people, resources, and government resources. I'm just trying to go my day. I didn't request to speak to sheriff. I didn't request to speak to anybody. I just was going through the security, do my thing, and I will step out in like less than 10 minutes. But
Sure.
unfortunately, they make it so
Are
hard.
you recording right now?
Yes, sir.
You can't record in the courthouse. You gotta step out if you're recording after.
Do you mind if you request our supervisor?
I'm going to
Sure, sure.
request it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Are you in the line? Go ahead.
King 87. Thank you, sir. If you just wait outside, sir, my supervisor will be out to speak.
You don't mind if I stay here?
I do mind if you stay here, sir. I'm going based on what my presiding judge is telling me, and
But
you cannot record.
Even in the lobby here? I'm not even upstairs or inside past the security area.
Do you have a question, sir?
Ya, quería renovar mi permiso de trabajo, el permiso de este. No saben dónde es la oficina. Aquí no es, ¿verdad?
La oficina para esta.
Sí.
Consul.
Oh, el consulado.
Sí, consulado para allá. Atrás.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Esta calle.
¿Esta misma?
Esta calle es para caminando.
Oh, ok.
Está bueno.
Gracias.
Back to your question, sir. As far as recording, I'm going to stand fast by what the presiding judge is saying. If I'm violating the First Amendment, I apologize up front, and my supervisor's on his way. He's willing to talk to you, but I can't have you recording inside.
And you think if I don't step out, what should be the next for you? What should be done? If I'm a
I'd have to
person,
read that, sir, and if you're violating policy, you'd be...
that's a policy though. That's not a constitution. The policy cannot be
understand that, sir.
trumping the
Sure.
constitution.
I understand that.
Yes. If you understand that, then why you're arguing with me about it?
I'm not arguing, sir. I'm telling you. It's not a debate.
Okay. What
I'm
is
not
it
here to
then?
debate with you. I'm here to enforce the law. That right there is the law, which means you cannot record in this
And if I
building.
don't step out, what's gonna happen?
My
I'm just trying to
supervisor
understand.
will, and he will be the deciding factor.
Okay. Okay. I will wait for the supervisor.
So you're not going to step out.
No, that's why I'm trying to understand. If I don't step out before the supervisor will come here, what's gonna happen?
I'm going to ask you to do so.
And then is that a legal order, or you're
Yes.
giving me an order like
Yes.
and
Yeah.
if I don't step out, you're gonna arrest me?
You could be, yes, you could be cited.
No, it's not a could be
You-
cited.
you-
Are you gonna arrest me or cite me or no? If I don't step out, not I could. I'm still. If you want me, if you're gonna threaten me to arrest me, to cite me
I'm
because
not
whatever.
going to threaten you,
uh,
sir.
oh,
I'm just telling you what the parameters.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to understand. If you're telling me
not
you're
trying
gonna
to
threaten me,
understand.
no,
You're
I'm
trying
trying.
to prove a point.
I'm not trying to prove. I'm
Yes,
trying
sir.
to go my day, to do my thing, and just leave and don't
What
bother
is
you.
doing your thing?
My thing, I'm recording. I'm working on a story, and that's it. I didn't even want to be here. I didn't want to come to you, speak to you. I was there. I didn't want to speak to any sheriff. I didn't want to speak to anybody. I just
How
came
about
here.
You and I speak outside.
No, I mean, it's okay if I be here. I'm trying to understand if I don't step out, what's gonna happen. Just say, very simple. You
Sir,
can
I'm
tell
not
me.
going to get into hypotheticals with you.
Okay, I'm not trying to
Hi,
be
do you have a
hypothetical or
question?
anything.
Sir, I'm trying to complete my job.
Okay, go ahead, sir. I'm not. Then
You're
you leave me alone. I'm gonna speak. I'm waiting for the supervisor. هو دلوقتي بيقول لي ما ينفعش ان انا اصور هنا، وان انا محتاج اطلع بره. فقلت له لو انا ما طلعتش بره ايه اللي ممكن يحصل؟ طبعا وانت داخل هنا هتعدي على سكريننج، اي حاجه فيها حديد، تليفون، كاميرا، اي حاجه بتتحط في المكنه علشان يعملوا زي ليها سكان. طبعا هو مديني ورقه بيقول ان الورق ده لو ما حصلش ما ينفعش ان انا اصور جوه المبنى. للاسف انا مش فاهم صراحه ايه المشكله ان الواحد يصور في حاجه زي كده، بس مكان جميل زي ما انتم شايفين. السقف عامل ازاي، خشب، شغل رائع. بس للاسف يعني ما. And what's your name, sir?
My name's Deputy Costume.
And what was the number, please, if you don't mind?
2000.
2000. You got it. Thank you.
I think if you want to get a better understanding, sir, your best bet is to read the information I gave you. That's going to answer any questions that you may have. That's given by the presiding judge, and that is the rule.
Okay. I honestly don't know how to read very well, and it's gonna take me an hours to read, so that's why I'm speaking to you.
I'm sure you'll log out other things as well.
Sure. Appreciate it. Thank you. And again, I'm not trying to make it hard on you, or not trying to be rude or disrespectful. I understand your job is very hard, and
That's not
you
accurate,
know,
sir. You're violating court order.
you're violating my right, or this paper violated my right.
That's the paper.
Well, you cannot. Well, I don't know. Well, it's better to speak to a supervisor then.
No, because if I do that, then if I do that on the system, he's not starting anything out.
If you don't mind, I will step here so people
No,
can.
sir.
Yeah,
I
okay.
do mind.
Okay, I'm gonna be here then.
It says right here, sir, absent prior written authorization from the court, there should be no photograph, recording, broadcasting court proceedings by the media, attorneys, or members of the public within
Court.
any of the courthouses.
That's a court proceeding. I'm not inside the court. This is a
within
public area.
Any of the courthouses.
Hi.
Good. How are you, sir?
How's it going? Good. My name is Ahmed. I'm here. I was on the other side trying to record, work on story, and I'm not trying to bother anybody. I went through the security, put everything, and they said you can record. I told her it's a beautiful place. I just want to show people how beautiful. It's a public area. I have the freedom to record in a public.
Judge,
The what? Sorry again. Say it again.
the order said you're free to film from outside the building, just not inside the building. Did you get that copy? That's what I understand you have. I don't know.
Do you give me these two papers? I don't know what's inside yet, but I'm trying to understand if the Constitution giving us the freedom of press, the First Amendment, unless I'm breaking the law, breaking the rules, getting crazy, getting wild, disturbing peace or anything like that, then yes, you cannot record. You need to step out. You cannot detain me. You cannot do anything to me while I'm in the public area, especially I'm not doing anything illegal. If it's a private business and they don't want me to record, it's very understandable. It's their business and they don't want to be here. But this is a public area. I can be in a public area, record whatever I want.
What does that order tell you? You can.
I don't know. I didn't read it yet.
Why haven't you read it yet?
Because I don't know how to read very well.
You know how to read very well?
Yes, sir.
Have you read it already, Bob? From what I understand, it says
Yeah.
you're free to film from outside the building. So you want to stand on that other side of that glass and film through there? It seems that that's your right to do.
And
Based
it
on
is
the
a-
court order, I don't know.
But you
That's what
think
I
if
was
the
just
court order against the Constitution, is it okay to force it?
told. Yeah, man. We have to enforce what the judge is going to tell us to do.
So if the Constitution say, if the judge say don't let short people or fat people or tall people or any type of people.
I don't know if the Constitution says that.
That's
There was even
exactly-
cameras around when the Constitution was written.
Yeah, but
You
they
know
didn't
what I
say
mean?
that. But I mean, they're working on it. Right? There's a freedom of press. I can press. I can
Are you
show
press?
people. Yeah, I am press. It's you have the freedom
Do you
of
think
press.
a judge can't block press from being inside rooms?
I don't think inside the room is different than outside the room.
Or inside the building?
No, inside the room is different than inside the building. If I'm inside the public accessible areas, I don't think why not. And just to be clear,
Unless the court order from the judge tells you can't come in here and film.
but
right?
why does judge say you can come here?
I'm not the judge. I don't know.
So you don't
I'm
think?
just coming in this to make contact with you. And I was told you were given this paper that says you can film outside, right? But you're saying you haven't read it and you don't.
No,
know.
I didn't read it and I don't know how to read it yet. So
I haven't read it
I'm
either.
not trying to make it hard. I'm very respectful to you. I understand your job is
got
very
it.
hard and
I
you're dealing
appreciate
with
you
all
being
these
cool.
crazy people all day. I'm just working on a story. I'm trying just to show people how beautiful San Bernardino Court from inside. I'm not here because I didn't even come here. I parked here. I didn't want to come here because it's just a new building. There is a historical
That's a
place,
nice one.
right? It's the elevator or the escalator, whatever you want to call it, how beautiful it's being maintained and all that. That's what I want to show people. I want to show people how professional we are. We have a freedom of press. We have a freedom to you can do anything unless you're breaking the law. You're in a public area, you can record. If I go to Ross or Home Depot and they don't want me to record, it's a very understanding because this is their business, it's a private property. But if I go to a courthouse, DMV, any public property, I don't think why not, right? So I just, it's say inside the courtroom, whatever he was reading right now, it say inside the court, the court processing.
No, it doesn't, sir. It says inside the courthouse.
The court processing you just said. Which paper again, if you don't mind get it? It just said court processing. I'm not trying to record court processing.
No, sir. There's official court business happening in this lobby.
Okay.
Because of that.
But there's a public though. There is no
It is
privacy in public.
But there are jurors who are walking out who are not able to be recorded. People who are have procedures going on, sir, that are not entitled to your constitutional right to record.
But this ED can't be having privacy from public. I'm not going inside their trial, inside the
Sir,
courtroom.
It doesn't matter. There are people who are leaving the courtrooms who are not entitled to be recorded.
So
Potential
then,
victims, those kind of things.
Potential victims and whatnot.
yeah, but it doesn't say that. It's a constitution protected
Penalty,
activity.
sir, for not adhering to the public court order is a citation,
Uh-huh.
and I confiscate your camera.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Well, I have a copy on the cloud, that's fine.
Okay.
But I don't think this is valid for you to do so because I'm not breaking the law.
It's your
This is a law. You're a law enforcement. You're not a policy
your
enforcement.
interpretation, and the interpretation of the judge supersedes your interpretation.
The presiding judge from Japan.
Correct.
Okay. So you think you're not gonna let me record here or record on the other side, and if I do so, you're gonna be arresting me?
So nobody explained it to you what you can and cannot do? Is that your understanding?
What do you mean?
Where you can record and where you cannot record?
I
know you keep
know.
saying the courtroom.
I'm not saying. I know. I didn't say a courtroom. I said the courthouse. I cannot enter the courtroom. I cannot be recording inside the courtroom unless I need. I'm going through case or whatever. I'm through something. I need to proceed with the paperwork. But I didn't say that. I said recording inside the courthouse.
So if a judge says you can't record inside a courthouse anywhere, you don't think that applies to you because your constitutional right. You don't think a judge can limit that right? Is that your understanding?
I know he can limit my right if I'm breaking the law. I know you can tell me you need to step out because you're disturbing the peace, right?
You're not disturbing us right now, actually. You're acting very calm.
No, I understand. I know. I'm not saying in the cases like that, you will tell me you need to step out, you will use your force, you will use your authority because I am breaking the law. I'm disturbing peace, I'm bothering people, I am doing whatever I'm not supposed to do. But I'm just here to record. I'm still gonna say again, I'm just here to record a beautiful building, historical, beautiful
You said
building.
this isn't the beautiful one. This is the new
No,
one. The
on the other side, I
beautiful
came here because they told me I need to come here. Mr. Sanchez and whatever the other officer, his last name is, Yeah, they sent me here. They said, you're not going to come there because you don't go to the other side. And that's why I came here to speak to you.
And like I said, sir, if you want to take photos and videos inside of the courthouse, that is possible, but you have to go through the proper channels, which is to request from the presiding judge, the person who initiated this, and get approval. Once you get approval from the judge, you're more than free to go record in the
This has been
courthouse.
in effect since January 1st of last year? For everybody.
Correct.
All these locations listed. Being here, there.
And I provided him with a copy of that. There's an abridged copy that was provided by next door.
Okay. And these are all posted, right?
Correct. It's posted right here.
All the way to the end of next year.
So after next year, I can come and record?
It has an expiration date, so maybe.
It does have expiration?
I mean, that's how I interpret it.
I see.
I'm the first time seeing this.
Okay. I honestly, I always see people recording in cameras and in the court. No, not yet. I've been recording in the police stations though, like, showing people how.
Police station is different.
It's a public, anything. It's any public.
No, sir. The courthouse is
People go there, criminals, people go, bad people, they go for reporting crap.
There's a judge presiding who is issuing an order. It's similar to, there's a protective order, let's just say, for example, okay? Say you assault me, and I'm a citizen.
It's said, okay, just say.
I can go to the judge and ask for a protective order so that you don't assault me.
Yes, sir.
If you break that order,
Yeah.
you're in essence breaking an order issued by a judge, which can have you arrested.
Yes, sir.
They're the prohibitions right there.
If I insulted you, but you cannot be having a protective order without being insulting.
Right.
Being insulting.
But that order is not part of the Constitution, and nor is it a law. It's issued as a protective order, just like this is issued by the presiding judge as an order. Judge has that authority.
I was really happy. I was really excited to come and record, not trying to bother anybody. Just like I said, I don't see an order from a judge can trump the Constitution. He cannot tell you to do something. It's against the Constitution. We are American. We have a freedom of press. We have a freedom of speech. We have a freedom of religion. We have a freedom of all this stuff.
I'm not here to talk about that. Debate you, sir.
Yeah, I'm not trying to debate anybody. I promise. I'm here just to do my business and just leave. I'm not trying to make you be on camera. I'm not trying to post anything.
So you're saying
because
that this is not going to be posted?
it will be posted. It will be posted.
Right.
Okay,
So
and
you are
maybe
trying-
not.
you're
I don't know.
trying to debate us,
I'm
and
not
you're
trying.
trying-
I'm just trying to let me inside. I'm here protecting myself with a camera to make sure everything being said, it's being known on camera. I'm not trying to bother anybody. I'm
Right,
just
but
trying to.
You're going to post that.
I don't know.
You just said.
I don't know. I said maybe yes, maybe no. I don't
you
know.
didn't say that, sir.
I
You
said
can
yes.
You can rewind
I
it.
will post it if I want to.
Right, and you
Yeah.
have that right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You cannot, and there,
But
I don't
can't
think you need
post
to be
something
bothered by
was
that.
Recorded with the presiding judge that says you can't.
So you're sir, what was your name again? Sorry.
Catalano.
Catalan. Are you sure you're not gonna let me in to record in the public
we will
area?
enforce the court order that's
So
established
you're
in all the places.
you're a police officer. You're a law officer. Sorry, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know the difference, but you're police
You're
officer.
generally more handsome.
Yeah. Oh, really? No, I just, I'm just here to record, really. I'm not trying to bother anybody. I'm not trying to make anything or any scene. I just want to go record and just leave.
Right, and
Yeah.
we've given you the answer that we're going to give you. There's no other answer.
So if I go
available.
inside the court right now with a camera, they will arrest me under
you will be
what?
cited, yes,
I'll be cited.
for contempt of court.
Okay. For breaking a court order, not the law.
Not the law.
Okay. So you think this is valid?
Yes. You'll have to
Oh, no?
speak for the
Okay.
judge.
I would like to get a card or like a whatever incident number for this conversation today with
There's
you.
no incident number for this conversation, sir. I'm dealing with the public.
It's a public contact.
It's a public contact.
Oh, so there is no incident number.
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
Recorded. You got it recorded. There's your
Yeah,
incident.
there's a camera. Okay. Is it working? I hope it's
I
working.
don't know.
Oh, it's
How's it
working.
been the whole time? I'm assuming.
It's been working.
Have a good day, sir. I appreciate your time and your cooperation.
It's very sad, like, for you guys to I thought they were kind of like a little rough inside over there, and I thought here they will be more understanding that I'm not trying to bother anybody. I'm just here to record and just step out and go, you know.
You've said that a number of times, and the answer that you're going to receive to that statement is you cannot record in.
Okay, do you mind if you can give me the proper way to be able to come to the court?
It's in the paperwork, sir. I can't read it for you.
Is it here to
Yes, sir.
hear all the paperwork? Like hear the form, I mean, or what is it about?
The form is
If you don't mind to help me, just because I'm really bad at reading. I know I can read a little bit, but
I'm not going to read it for you, sir.
I mean, just can you figure out? You're not a. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I'm not a teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No,
Hi.
I'm not going to read it.
Okay, can you please tell me what paperwork I need to have here, especially you're forcing the court order?
It's in that paperwork.
Okay, I'm speaking to the supervisor right now. Because I'm not being rude, but you're gonna be rude because I don't speak English, or my English is my second language or anything like that. I don't think it's very nice for me. Because you're saying you're not a teacher. I don't need you to be a teacher. I understand you're a cop. I'm not a stupid. I understand you're a cop. And I'm deputy maybe. Is that a deputy? Okay, yes sir. So I'm just trying to be still professional and understand your job is very hard. But then you're telling me you're not a teacher. Okay, can you please present me with the paperwork I need so I can present it today to the court and I can come.
So you want to try to petition and fight that order?
No, I'm not trying. No.
What is it you're trying to do?
He told me that it's possible to record inside the court order, inside the courthouse, if I present the paperwork and go through the procedure or the process for doing that. So I'm asking him to give me what's the process, especially you give me this paper and you say this is the court order. What is the process for me to do? I will turn off my camera. I will go do the step. Still, to prove a point, I'm not here to make you look bad. I understand your job is very hard. You have a family to go to and take care of.
This general order is not intended to interfere or restrict with the rights of the media to request permission for judicial officer to allow the media coverage within a particular courtroom, nor interfere with the authority of each judicial officer to rule on the request pursuant to California rules court, and that's where you're going to find it.
Okay, if just back to a little bit to this here. You see this?
Courtroom.
Courtroom. Right. I'm not trying to go inside the courtroom.
These are exceptions, sir.
Right? I'm not trying to record inside the courtroom. I'm making it clear.
The language in there says the whole courthouse, and it defines the
but it say courtroom though. If it's a courthouse,
you're narrowing your focus instead of the broader general.
I'm trying to give you the information you need, sir. It's going to be in the California Rules of Court.
What page is that, if you don't mind?
Sure, it's on page 5. Exceptions.
So it's not just you.
It's the media. It's if you're in the media, you should have the information in media rights pamphlet that you got.
There is no media rights. It's a freedom of press. You can just take your camera and record.
No, you say you're media.
I didn't say I'm media.
Yes, you would, sir. You said you were.
Well, I'll go back to the camera and say I didn't say that.
Okay. All right.
So
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
I really was hoping you guys would let me just in and not to be difficult like that.
That was a hope that's not going to be fulfilled without the proper channel.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to go inside the courtroom, sir.
It doesn't matter, sir. It applies to the entire courthouse.
Okay, I will leave as soon you show me it's say in the courthouse.
Okay, so it says right
Yeah,
here.
no recording in the courthouse.
Definitions. For the purpose of the general order, the term court refers to the Superior Court of California, San Bernardino. Media. Mm-hmm. All the definitions are here.
Okay.
Courthouse shall mean any building containing at least one courtroom.
Courtroom, okay.
It shall
This contains one courtroom.
This courthouse contains more than one courtroom.
Okay.
It shall also mean that portion of a multi-purpose commercial or private building that contains at least one courtroom. This building contains 37 courtrooms.
Okay, that's the definition of the courthouse.
That is the definition for purposes of the general order.
There's restrictive areas that also particularly names the lobby as part of the protected areas that they do not want recorded under that court order.
Okay.
So
Okay, I will step up. I will try to figure out why.
And that pertains, just for clarification,
Yes, sir.
all the locations that are listed on the back. Because that's the presiding judge. So all these locations are protected under the same rules.
So any other court after this, I can go record.
Imagine if you could find one that's not there. I don't know if you're looking at a courthouse.
I see.
I don't know if you're looking at a courthouse, but good luck with that.
Yeah, Fontana, Joshua. Okay, I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your time.
I'll step out this side.
You have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Thank you, Deputy.